Hello and welcome. I have decided to create some new tutorials about Adobe Animate and Adobe Illustrator, maybe some more. And right now I would like to show you what we are going to be doing today. So right now I am on the site FreePic and I have decided to go with this vector. I am going to provide you a link in the description so you can download this, and also I am going to provide you my files because right now what I am going to do is I am going to edit this vector in Adobe Illustrator. And there is a possibility that in a few months or maybe in a year or something like that, this vector won't be free to download. And I want you to be able to follow along, so I'm going to provide you these files anyway. I am going to right now click download, and I will go with free download. But keep in mind that you have to attribute the author if you don't have the paid version. But if you want to use this commercially, the free pick is like $7.50 per month, so it's very cheap. I'm going to hit free download, and I'm going to save this. I have my computer in Spanish because right now I'm learning Spanish, but it doesn't matter. I will hit cancel because I already saved this. So I will go very quickly to the file where I have this, and you should have a zip file like this. I will right click and I'm going to choose extract here. This is going to give me some file, but the ones which are important for me is this IE file and this EPUS file. I could work with both of them, but I am going to use this one. So I'm going to double click, and this is going to open me this file in Adobe Illustrator. I will just have to wait a few seconds to load this. Right now I'm going to have a little warning that some of the fonts are missing, but we are not going to be working with the text, so it doesn't matter. So I will hit close. Right now what I can do, I can zoom in a little bit like so, and what we are going to do is we are going to create a new file in the Illustrator, and we are going to drag some stuff that we want to use to our new file, because we don't want to have all of this, and it's better to work with the new file compared to try to mess it in this one. So I'm going to hit Ctrl N, and I'm going to choose maybe 800 by 800 pixels. It doesn't really matter right now. And I'm going to hit create. What I will do is I will go back in here. And before we will start to work, I am just going to go to the window. I am going to go to workspace, and I am going to hit reset essentials. Basically, if you have your panels different that are mine, you should have the same if you are going to click essentials or if you are going to reset essentials. But that's up to you. Right now, what I'm going to do is I will click on the car. But if I click on the car and I will try to move it, I can see that it is connected with this battery station. I don't know how to call this charger. So what I need to do is I need to ungroup them. There are two ways. I can go with the shortcut, which is Ctrl-Shift-G, or I can right click and I can choose ungroup. And right now, if I'm going to click, the car is going to be separated. So very quickly, I am just going to drag it like so. I'm holding, and I'm going to leave my mouse in here like so, and I have my car in here. So right now, we can continue. We can also do the same thing with this one. This right now is separated, so I am going to basically drag it like so in there. What more? We want to have this road, so I'm going to click on the road, but it doesn't work. There is a reason, and the reason is that if I go to my layers, which is in here, I can see in here. I hope that you can see it. I won't be able to zoom in while I'm editing because then it is going to be blurry, but hopefully you can see that this is a lock. I'm going to click this, and right now I'm going to be able to move this. But I can see that the background, if I'm going to move this, contains a lot of the stuff. So I will go back and I will have to ungroup this multiple times. So I'm going to right click, and I'm going to hit ungroup. And I will try to move this, but it's still connected. So a few more times I will hit Ctrl+Shift+G, which is the same as right click ungroup, and I will try to move this. And right now the road is only connected to this grass. So I will hit it one more time, Ctrl+Shift+G, and right now the road isn't connected to anything. But there is a little issue that these lines are right now separated and the rest of the road is separated. So basically what we need to do is click on the white line, with the shift click on the road, and I'm going to hit Ctrl+G to group this. And right now what I can do is click in here, and I'm going to drag it like so to my new file, like this. And right now there are only few more things that we want to have. We want to have this grass. This is something that if you want you can create on your own. Basically it's just a green shape, but for now I'm going to copy this, and we will need we won't need, but we are going to use also some of the trees. So I can click on the trees, but they are connected like so. And right now there is a possibility that you are going to ungroup the trees until you will get them, or what you can do is double click and get it like so. Right now they are connected. I can double click one more time and get them by individual trees as you want. But I am going to go back. I will double click, and right now I have all three of them, and I'm going to put them like so. I hope that it made sense. Very well. So right now I am in here, and this is the file that I am going to provide you. But I want to make a few changes in here. First of all, I am going to put my road in here like so. And I am not going to bother about the rest of the road, because we are going to duplicate this in the Adobe Animate. But what I am going to do is double click on the road, and I will zoom in a little bit, and I want to click only on this gray part, and I'm going to extend it like so. And basically I did this because when I'm going to duplicate it, I want to have this space, because if I don't have this space, I'm going to have a line on the line. I hope that this makes sense. If not, I'm sorry. And this grass, I am also going to work with this later on in Adobe Animate. So right now, there is one thing that I need to do, and it's this station for charging, because let me zoom in a little bit. I want to have this separated. I want this icon of the battery to be separated, because this is something that I want to animate in Adobe Animate. So what I have to do is click on here, and I'm going to ungroup this, and I will have to ungroup this a few times. So I'm going to hit Ctrl+Shift+G. And if I'm going to click in here and I will try to move this, it is, except this part, I will call it cable, even though it's not, this is still all connected. So I will hit Ctrl+Shift+G one more time, and right now I can see that it is still connected, only this is separated. So I will click one more time, Ctrl+Shift+G, and right now this is connected like so. I will have to ungroup this one more time, Ctrl+Shift+G, and right now I have this icon separated. And I will have to ungroup this one more time, because I want to have individual pieces of this battery separated, because I want to animate them. So I'm going to hit Ctrl+Shift+G one more time, and right now we are going to have it separated like so. Very well. Right now what I want to do is I want to connect all of the other parts of this battery station. So I will click on this one, this one, this one and on the bottom like so, and before I will hit Ctrl G or right click and group, I will move it like so to make sure that it is all connected. It is, so I will go back, Ctrl Z, and I can just right click and there is this group. Okay, right now my icon has disappeared, but it's not a problem because I will go to my layers. I have this layer 1, I hope you can see it, and in here I have all of the stuff that we have. We have the first layer is the car, and then we have these 4 that I'm going to select right now. They should be the icon of the station, and about that is the station. So all I need to do is drag them about the station like so, and right now this is going to be visible. I will have to arrange these layers a little bit, because if I'm going to put my car in here, the car is behind the road and behind the grass. So I will have to put my car in here like so. And what is this? Okay, the top one are trees like so. And also what the best thing that I can do is I am going to put my this should be the grass and this should be the road, and I am going to put both of them like so on the bottom, so I can right now I'm going to select all of this like so, and I'm going to put it in here like this. Very well. So we have, I don't know, 9 layers maybe, and these trees I am not going to be really worried about them right now, because we are going to play with them in Adobe Animate. But maybe what I can do is I can hit Ctrl Shift G, and right now I have separated them. So this depends if you want to do this or no. Right now what I'm going to do is I will close this layer. So right now I have only one layer, and in this one layer I have all of the stuff, but it is all in one layer. And what we need to do is put all of the stuff that we have on the separated layer. We can do it very simply. We will have to click on the layer 1 to select it, and there are these 3 lines in here. I will click on them, and this is going to give me some options, and one of them is release to layers sequence. And I'm going to click this, and right now it didn't change much, at least it seems like it didn't change, because all of this is still in the layer 1. But what we can do is select all of them like so and drag them like so outside of the layer 1. And right now we have 10 layers. And layer 1 is empty because all of the stuff that was inside of the layer 1 right now is in the separated layers. So I can basically delete it like so. So basically this is it. This was the part of the Illustrator, and this is the file that I am going to provide you. It's not the best art, but we are going to play with this in Adobe Animate. So I'm going to save this. Very simple, Ctrl S, and I will put it to some place, and we will see. I will see you in Adobe Animate in few seconds. So right now I am in the Adobe Animate. I just clicked new file, and right now I have some options. I will go with 800 by 800 pixels. But right now this doesn't matter, depending on what you want. If you want to make a banner, if you want to make only animation or whatever. But right now I'm just showing you how to create the animation. So 800 by 800, the frame rate 24 is fine, and we want to have this as HTML5 canvas, and I will hit create like so, and I will have to wait a few seconds. Right now the first thing that I could do, or I should do, is save my file, because it's possible that this is going to crash, and that's a good practice to save your file. Okay, right now I have saved the file, And we have right now two options. One of them, which I'm not going to use right now, but you could if you want it, is simply you can drag your files from the Illustrator directly to the Adobe Animate. So I'm going to drag it like so. I will go to Adobe Animate and I'm going to release my mouse, and it is going to ask me some question. Paste as bitmap. We don't want to do something like that, and we want to have all of the things like this. But I am not going to do this because we are going to do this in a different way. And basically I will go to my file. This is my file that I have just created and which I am going to provide you, and I am going to put it like so to Adobe Animate. Right now I have some error, which is like incompatibility error, and I can check, and there is the thing that this vector was used with CMYK, CMYK color, which is usually for print, but in this case it doesn't matter, so I will just click OK. And right now we have some options. Place object at original position. Yes, sure. Import as a single bitmap image. No, we don't want that. Import unused symbols. No. And set stage size to the same as Illustrator. We have the same size, so it doesn't matter. But I can click this, but it won't change anything. And I'm going to click import. And right now I have all of the layers that I had in Adobe Illustrator. Right now I have them in Adobe Animate. One thing that I can do right now is select everything like so, and I can hit Q, or I can go to the free transform tool. You can click and hold, and there is this option, free transform tool. And right now with my shift I can scale this little bit like so, and I can do it like this. It's better to scale your artwork right now, because later on with all of the animation it wouldn't be impossible, but it would be really hard. So it's better to right now see what you want to have, the size and everything. Right now I will go to the properties in here, and I will click anywhere, and I will have the option to put the background. So I will click on the stage color, I will click on this color wheel, and I'm going to choose some very light tint of blue, something like this. Right now maybe I should go ahead and name some of my layers. But I am not going to do that because it would be waste of time, and not because the naming layers is waste of time, but it is going to change anyway. But you will see. This is the road, and I can show you. I can call this to be road, and I can call this to be grass, like so. But you will see what I mean in a second. Right now what I want to do is I want to convert this road to the symbol. And there are two reasons. Basically, if you want to animate something, you have to convert it to the symbol, and it's modify convert to symbol. Shortcut is F8, and I can call this to be road like so, and make sure that it is movie clip. And the first reason was to be able to animate this, and the second reason is I am going to duplicate it right now. And if I didn't create a movie clip and I would duplicate it like so, it would count in the memory twice. But once you have created a movie clip, you can make infinite number of copies. Maybe not infinite, but and it won't increase the file size. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hold Alt, and I'm going to drag like so. And right now I'm duplicating. I'm going to hold Shift to stay on the same line, and I'm going to put it like so. Very well. You can click in here, clip content outside the stage, and if you click this, you won't be able to see anything that is outside of the stage. but I want to unclick this so I can see all of the stuff in here. Right now I can click on both of them like so, and with Alt I can drag it like so, and I am holding Shift like this, and I will move it a little bit like so, and I can maybe do this 1 or 2 more times. If you get lost like this, what you can do is click on this icon, center stage, and it is going to always get you to the center of the stage, like so. So I am going to duplicate this 1 more time, like so, and like this. And I will move this little bit so it is good. And depending on how long you have your animation, you can do this as long as you want. Right now I'm going to also make the same thing with this grass. I'm going to click on it and extend it like so. And right now I will go in here, I will hold Alt, and I'm going to drag it like so. I'm holding Alt because I want this only in one direction, like so. And I'm going to do it like this. Very well. Right now, what I need to do, I'm going to duplicate this 1 more time, like so. So I don't have an empty space in here. Very well. And right now what I want to do is I'm going to click on my trees, and I will hit F8, which is convert to symbol, and it is going to be T1 as tree 1. I will click on this one, and this is going to be T2, and the last one is going to be F8, and it is going to be T3, like so. And right now if I go to the library, all of the stuff is in here. So if I want, let me put these trees a little bit like so, because usually they are not floating in the air. I'm going to put them like so, and right now if I want I can duplicate them like so with the Alt, or maybe I can just drag them from the library like so if you want. And right now this depends on you, how you want to create your background, because this is a little bit of the art, and everybody prefers something else. Okay, and so we have something like this. And also what I am going to do is I am going to put my station, battery station, on the end of the road. So I will have to click with Shift on these individual parts like so to select everything. And right now I can drag this like so, maybe up to here. I don't know, we will see. Okay, very good. Sometimes because I am learning Spanish, I have a tendency to want to say the word in the Spanish, I don't know. Right now, what I am going to do is I am going to click on the car. Maybe I can change the name, layer name of the car to be car, like so, and I am going to lock this. And the reason why I am going to lock this is because I want to select everything except of the car, and I want to make it a movie clip, because I am going to animate all of that together. So I will click F8, or I can go modify, convert to symbol. I can call this to be all, for example, and I am going to hit OK, like so. And right now, that's the reason why I didn't want to change the names of my layers, because all of the layers in here right now are empty. And you can see that they are empty because there are these little black dots on this layer 2, which contains everything except of the car, and the car also has this black dot, and all of the other layers are empty, and I can just delete them like so. So right now we have only 2 layers, and I'm going to put my car above, and this can be BG, background, but you do not need to name your layers. Very well. Right now what I want to do is I will, on this background, go to maybe frame 200, like so, and I'm going to create new keyframe. You can right click and choose insert keyframe, or you can use the shortcut which is F6. And the car, I am going to click on the car, but my car is locked, so I will have to unlock this. I will click on the car, and I will have to convert the car also to the symbol. So I will click the modify, I'm going to hit convert to symbol, and I can call this to be car, and I will hit OK. On the car, I will go on the frame 200, but right now I am not going to do this with F6. I could, but I am going to do it with F5. I will right click and I will insert frame, or I will use the shortcut F5. The reason is that I don't want to move this car. I want this car to stay on the same position. And here is F6, here is keyframe, because I want to animate this. I will go on this keyframe, on this background layer, and with my shift and my arrows, I am going to move it like so. You can also drag it with the mouse. It would be a little bit faster, but I am going to do it like so, like this. And right now, I am going to click anywhere in between on this background layer. I will right click and I am going to create classic tween. I have this shortcut, but you probably won't have this shortcut because I have created this shortcut for my own, like so. And right now, I can save this and I can hit Control Enter. I don't know how to make this without the shortcut. Maybe commands or view. I'm not really sure. But the shortcut is Control Enter. I never use it without it. So Control Enter, and it is going to open you this animation in the browser like so. And yes, we have something like this. Okay, and I am going to close this right now, and I will go back to animate. I could make an animation of the car that the car is going to be a little bit to the front and to the back, but I don't want to bother about that. What I am going to do right now is I will click or I will double click in here, and I want to select my icon like so. I am going to hit Control C. Make sure that you have selected everything like so. Control C. I will go back to my scene 1. I will go to my first keyframe, and I will double click on the car. I will create a new layer, and I am going to hit Control V. And right now I am going to have this battery in here like so. So I'm going to select it, and I am going to move it like so. And this would be very long, so I'm going to drag it with my mouse like so. And I want to rotate this, so I'm going to hit Q or the free transform tool I have already showed you, and I'm going to rotate it like so, and I'm going to hold shift to go 90 degrees like so. Right now what I want to do is I want to have this battery on the separated layers. I want this one, and this one on the separated layers. What I can do is select it like so, right click on it, and I can choose distribute to layers. And right now I am going to have 4 layers or 5 layers, but 4 layers of this icon. I am going to rename the bottom one, which is going to be car. And right now I have only this one. One thing that I would do, this is not necessary, but I am going to create a new layer, and I will go to the shape tool, rectangle tool, like so. I will create some kind of color. I can go with, I don't know, something like this. This right now really doesn't matter. And I'm going to create some background like this, so the battery is more visible. I don't know. and we have something like this. And right now depends on you where you want to position it. I'm going to position it maybe like so, but again, it depends on you. Right now, I will go back to my scene 1 to show you one thing. Here we have the animation, which is 200 frames, and I would like to do the same thing with my car. So I will go back to my first keyframe like so, and in here I am going to double click on my car. And right now what I am going to do is the car, I am going to extend my car on the timeline on the 200 frames. So I will click F5, not F6 but F5. And I can do the same thing with all of them for now. So I will click F5. So I have them like this. And right now I will have to rename my layers a little bit to don't confuse myself. So this is BG, common background, and this is I can call it outline like so because it's only outline, and this is I will call this G1 as green one. This one is going to be G2, and the last one is going to be G3. Like so, and right now we can animate this. I will zoom in a little bit, and there are two ways how we can do this, but I will show you only one because I don't want to make this too long. I will click on the G1 and I will click F8, and I am going to convert this to the symbol. Right now I could have used only this one symbol, but I don't want to bother about that. So I will click on the next one, F8 symbol 2, on the next one, F8 symbol 3, like so. And right now what we can do is on this G3, I can go to whatever frame I want. It depends on you, and I'm going to click F6 or right click new keyframe, and I will click on this icon. I will go to this color effects, and I'm going to choose alpha, which is transparency, to 0. And when I am not right now, if I would click in between and choose create classic tween, I would have an animation where it would be fading away like so. I hope that you can see it. But I am going to remove classic tween, so I'm going to only have keyframe like this. And basically right now, this keyframe first is full transparency, and this on the frame 20 is 0 transparency. And basically it is going to be full until it will hit this keyframe, and then it will disappear. And what I can do right now is duplicate this first keyframe, and I will put it maybe somewhere here, and basically it will disappear. It will be disappeared, and it will appear later when it hits a keyframe where it has full transparency. I hope that this makes sense, and I can do this a few more times. So I'm going to duplicate this like so, and this like so, and maybe one more time. So basically this is going to disappear, then it is going to appear, again it is going to disappear, it is going to appear, and it is going to disappear, and will be disappeared forever. So what I can do with the rest of the frames in here, I can click like so, and with shift click like so, and click shift F5, and he is going to remove all of the frames in here. Very well. Right now what I can do is with this G1 and G2 we can do the same thing, because when the first one will disappear, we don't want to have anymore the green one, but we are going to create the yellow one and later the red one. So right now I'm going to click like so, and later like so. So right now I have, let me show you one more time. I will click here, and like so. I'm going to hold Shift and click like so, and you can go with Shift F5, or you can right click and it should be remove frames, like so, like this. And right now we can create the yellow one. So what I can do, if I want, I can double click in here, I can copy this, Ctrl C, I can go back in here, I can create new layer, I can paste this, I will click on this, I will change the color to maybe something like this, I don't know, and I'm going to put it like so, and this is going to be Y1, it's like yellow one, and I will duplicate this, not like this, I will duplicate this like so, and right now I can click on both of them and I can distribute them to the layers like so. But it has changed the name, so one more time, this is going to be Y1 like so, and this is going to be Y2 like this. Very well. And I'm going to put them these keyframes in here because I want them to appear as soon as the green one will disappear. So we have the green one, which is clicking like so, and then they will disappear, and this one will appear. I'm going to convert them to the symbol. So first on this one, F8, I'm not going to name this, and the same thing for this one, F8 like so. And right now what I can do is with this E2, I have because we want to disable this one, I will go maybe in here, I will click F6, I will click on this, and I am going to choose alpha to be 0, and one more time we can do the same thing as before, like so. So right now it will disappear, it will appear, later on it will one more time disappear, later it will appear, and one more time it will disappear like so. Okay, and right now we are going to stay only with one like so, and we can do the same thing as we did before, that I'm going to select it like so, and with Shift F5 we are going to get rid of them like so. And I'm going to double click, I'm going to borrow it one more time, I will hit Ctrl C, I will go to this car scene, I will create new layer, I will paste it in here, I will click on this, I'm going to choose red color, like so, maybe not as red, something like this, and I'm going to put it in here, like so. And what we can do is we can put this in here, like so, and right now it will appear when the yellow will disappear. And if we want, this is going to be I will click F8, I will convert this to the symbol, I will go to the maybe frame whatever, I will click F6, and I am going to make this disappear like so, and later I'm going to make this appear like so. One more time I'm going to make it disappear, and later I'm going to make it appear like this. So it will go like this. I will go back to my scene 1, and I am going to see what we have done. I will hit Ctrl S, and I will hit Ctrl Enter, and we are going to have something like this. Now we have something like this. Now we have something like this. And right now the whole animation is going to repeat itself. So right now we have to do a little bit of the coding, but it is going to be this is going to be very, very simple. So right now I will click on the car layer, and basically all of this animation that we have in here is going by default repeat itself until the end of the time. But what we can do is we can create new layer, and we can right click, choose actions, and we are going to write the code. And the code is very simple. It will be this. I don't know if I can make this font bigger. Probably not, but it simply is this dot stop. Why this dot? Okay, this dot stop, and the parenthesis like so. And this is it. This dot stop parenthesis and the semicolon. This is optional. So like so, and I'm going to close this with these arrows, and we are going to have this little A in here. But we want to position this A. We want to position this A in here, and all of the animation will stop in here after one time, one loop, and then it won't animate anymore. So I will hit Ctrl S and Ctrl Enter, and you can see that this is going to animate like so. It will stay on the red, and the car will give a loop, you will see, but this animation won't be looping anymore. And the same thing we can do on the main timeline, because we have to do the same thing for all of the timelines. So I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to one more time choose actions. I'm going to write this dot stop and parentheses like so, semicolon, and right now I'm going to position this like so in here, and I'm going to hit Ctrl Enter, and right now we are going to have something like this, and the animation will stop in here like so. But maybe one of the last thing that we want to do is make this appear to be green again. And of course, I could have create an animation which is going to animate them like so, but right now you know how to do something like this, and I'm not going to repeat myself because it would be very long. Okay, so right now we are almost finished. And what we can do is replace this battery with the full one. And basically what we can do is go to the beginning like so, and I'm going to get this outline G1, G2, G3. I'm going to copy it like so. I will create new layer like this, and I will paste it like so. And right now I'm going to drag this keyframe in here like this, and I will put it to the position like so. And right now I can extend the timeline maybe to 260 frames like so. So I will hit F5, and I will extend also the car, and I will extend the background like so. I will save this, and I will hit Ctrl Enter, and we will see what we are going to have. Very well. Maybe one thing that we could do is with this green one, we can have the green one maybe until here, and we can start with okay, first of all I'm going to let me go back. I'm going to put this in here like so, and I'm going to hit Ctrl Enter, and we will see what we are going to have. Okay, so right now what I want to do, I have put it this code at the end, but I am going to extend the red color like so, F5, and I'm going to put this keyframe in here like so. So like this, and right now I'm going to see what we have. Okay, and we will have to extend also the outline like so. And let me see it one more time. And right now it should be working fine. Okay, so this is it. And right now I will show you how you can export this file. And this will be it. Alright, so right now I am going to show you how you can export this. And I will also show you how you can use this to Google Ads. But we will have to create a little bit of the change because Google AdWords don't support the size 800 by 800. But it doesn't matter, I will show you how you can do something like that. So right now I am in the file where I have my animate file, and probably you have in here something like images, index, and some JavaScript file, JS. You can delete all of that. Because what I will do is I will go to the file, I will go to the publish settings, and I will go to this folder, and I am going to right now search for the place where I want to put this. So right now I am in the place where I have my animate file, even though you cannot see it, but it is here. And I will create a new folder, and I am going to call this folder to be index, like so. I will go inside, and I will also call this one to be index, like so. And I am going to hit save. And before I will click publish, I will have to do one thing. I will go to the HTML.js, and these hosted libraries, I will have to uncheck this. So I will uncheck this, and I am going to hit OK. I will go to the file, and I am going to hit publish, like so. And right now, if I go to my folder, I am going to have something like this. Okay. But as I said this wouldn't work for Google AdWords, Google Ads, because we don't have the right size. And I'm going to change this. So give me a second, and I will be right back with you. Okay. So what I did right now is I copied all of the folder where I had my animate file, and I have right now a duplication of that. Because I want to make this banner to be size for the Google Ads. So what I can do right now is go in here to these more settings, and I will click this scale content, and this is something that I have been using a lot when I was doing this kind of banner, because when you create one kind of banner, you need to create some kind of mutation of that. Because there is like, I don't know, 20 different sizes of Google banners. And I was using this a lot. Right now what I can do is I have my width and my height 800 by 800 pixels. But we want to go with one size, which is 336 by 280. That's just the size of the banner of the Google Ads. So I'm going to click in here, and I will go like 336, and I will click OK. And right now my banner is this size, 336 by 336. I will go back in here to more settings. I will unclick this scale content. This may be a little bit confusing for you, but I just want to change this banner from 800 and 800 to different size. And right now I will unclick this, so I can scale them individually. I will unclick that I want to scale it from the bottom. It will scale from this, so my sky will disappear. And this height I will change to 280 like so, and I will hit OK. And right now basically what I did is I changed my banner from 800 to 800 to this new size. And right now what I can do is I can click File, and I can click Publish. And right now I will go in here, and I have it like so. If I'm going to open this, this is going to be smaller like this, but that's just the size of the banner. Okay. And right now what we have to do is add a little bit of the code to my index. So I'm going to provide you these two links in the description, and basically I was searching for HTML5 guidelines. There is this meta tag that you need to put in there. This could change in the future. Maybe it won't work for everybody, but it should. Basically, I'm going to copy this like so, Control C. I will go to my index, I will right click, and with any kind of text editor, you can do this. You can do this with whatever. I have something called brackets, but any type of text editor can do this. I will open this. And let me close this and open this one more time, because I had some kind of error. Open with brackets, like so, and you have something like meta set, something like this. Then you have meta something like this, and you can put it below this meta. So we are going to have it in here. You should be able to put it wherever in this part, but I'm going to put it in here, and I will change this from 300 to 336 like so, and this is going to be 280 like so. I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to just close this. So this is all that I did. Okay, I just added this part of meta code in the code where are meta codes. And yes, and right now what I'm going to do is I will go back. I am going to right click on my index, and I am going to hit to send. I have it in the Spanish, I'm sorry. This is send to, and I am going to choose I don't know, the first one. And this is going to create me the zip file, and this zip file should be smaller than 150 kilobytes, which right now it is. When you have vectors, it's not that easy to have this. If you have photos, it's a little bit more difficult. And right now I have this HTML5 validator, and I'm going to upload my index. So it is in here like so, this index, and I am going to see whether everything is fine or if I have some kind of error, and it seems like everything is fine, and this should be working in Google Ads. So yeah, basically this is it. Thank you very much for watching. If there is one single person who has watched this until the end of the tutorial, let me know in the comments, and I would like to continue to create something like this. So thank you very much, and goodbye. Have a nice day.